मैं हूं डॉक्टर जमशेद गुल और आप देख रहे हैं मुझे वॉइस ऑफ टोरंटो में सीनियर फोरम के साथ। और ये प्रोग्राम सीनियर्स फोरम वॉइस ऑफ टोरंटो पे हर ट्यूसडे को शाम 7 बजे लाइव ब्रॉडकास्ट होता है। और इसमें हम अपने किसी न किसी मेहमान से बात करते हैं जो सीनियर्स के साथ मुतल्लिक़ा होते हैं, उनका एक्सपीरियंस होता है या वो खुद सीनियर होते हैं या सीनियर के किसी इशू पे हम बात करते हैं उनके साथ, चूँकि उनका डायरेक्ट तल्लुक़ होता है सीनियर के साथ। तो लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन, एंड टुडे वी हैव अ वेरी यूनिक गेस्ट विद अस एंड she has a lot of personal experience and she is a community activist and dealing with the youth affairs, women's affairs and seniors affairs. So let us meet my today's guest, none other than Glynis D'Souza. Hello Glynis, how are you?
I am doing great, Dr. Gul. How about you?
Very good, I am doing fine. Welcome to Voice of Toronto TV and to grace us today and to enlighten us about your experiences for the seniors, youth and whatever you are doing in the community. So I would like to start from your first. What is your background and where did you get your early education? Please go ahead.
Well, I originally came from India and I was born in Mumbai,
Good.
which is a city in India. I did my education there at St. Louis Convent. It was a girls' school, and graduated, did my college, my university, got my Bachelor of Commerce degree. I was working for a few years in Mumbai, and then we decided to move first to the Middle East, which is Oman, Muscat, and then we came to Canada in 1998.
In that sense, you are my neighbor in Middle East because I lived 18 years in Bahrain. I came from Bahrain here directly. So, when you landed to Canada as an immigrant, right?
Right.
And as all immigrants, including me, whatever your qualification is, they face challenges.
That's right.
Have you had some challenges?
Absolutely. The first challenge that we faced was the weather.
Oh.
Because we came from India, which is a hot country. We were in Muscat, which is again in a hot country.
Yeah.
And then when we came to Canada, I do remember we landed here bang in winter of 1998.
Oh.
And fortunately, we did not have much challenge in getting jobs because we had family here.
No.
But I do remember we bought our first car. It was a Nissan Sentra, and I got a job in about a couple weeks' time. It was a snowstorm, a very severe snowstorm in January of 1999, and I had to drive to work. I remember gripping the steering wheel and really getting so scared driving to work, just too petrified that I may slip off the road.
Right.
So weather challenges were one, but also another challenge was perhaps maybe inculcating into the culture of Canada.
Right.
Because as you know, there were some words that we used.
Yes.
We had a little bit of an accent.
Of course.
And so integrating into the Canadian culture was another challenge.
Right.
But fortunately, we had positive attitude and we welcomed this land and we overcame our challenges.
This land welcomed all the immigrants also.
That's right.
And let me remind my viewers, if you want to call and talk to Glynis to ask any question on Voice of Toronto TV, this live show, 905-670-4114 is our telephone number. You can call us and ask any question from Glynis D'Souza. And Ms. D'Souza, you told us that you have some challenges and then you overcome that. It was not a big challenge, but then you started your education here also?
I realized that we needed to do something in order to add some value to yourself. And so I remember I was looking around for a higher education that I could get. So I joined Toastmasters and I improved my public speaking skills, my leadership skills, because I knew that that was a very important asset to have in a corporation, in the community. I also subsequently got my speaker, coach and facilitator certification through the John Maxwell team, which is now called the Maxwell Leadership Team.
Right.
And it is a worldwide team that teaches people how to become better leaders and how to become better coaches and speakers.
So basically right now you are coaching somewhere?
I do focus a little bit on coaching, but I'm mostly a speaker and a facilitator. I give a lot of workshops, mainly to the youth and also to the corporate leaders
Okay.
on leadership, the different leadership styles,
Right.
how to get along in a team. So that is what I do. I have mainly focused on youth in the recent times,
Okay.
because I realize that our youth really need that
Right.
in order to empower themselves to be better communicators, especially to fight bullying
Right.
that they face in the schools. So I do a lot of youth coaching.
So right. So I think I remember one time you told me that you are involved in some air cadets.
I do, yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes, the Air Cadets have an effective speaking program that they organize, but they cannot do it on their own, so they involve Toastmasters. I've been involved with them for the past 4 years now.
Good.
In fact, this Saturday we are starting a youth leadership program
Right.
for about 3 Air Cadet squadrons. We will probably have close to about 30 students sign up, and it's going to be an 8-week program.
Right.
It will span all the way until the 4th of February, where the youth will be given training on how to learn to be impromptu speakers, prepared speeches,
Right.
how to give feedback, how to do debates. And so that program is starting this Saturday.
This Saturday. So can you tell me that you are involved in doing some community services? So enlighten us about that. You are doing youth, you have told us, and you are doing women also and seniors also. So what motivates you to do the women's empowerment and senior issues?
Yeah, I was born in February, and if you look at the signs, I
Horoscope.
don't believe too much in signs, but there were people like Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln that were born in February. So I believe that people born in February have a very community spirit, want to serve the community.
Right.
And that's the reason why I serve so much in the community. Besides, when we came to Canada, I found that volunteerism is a big part of the Canadian culture.
Of course, of course.
And so that touched me, because I believe, as Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what you want.
Of course.
And so I think it is service to humanity is a big thing.
Of
And
course.
so I'm involved in, as I said, youth programs. I've also got a parent certification where I can go in and give some resources to parents on how to inculcate good family values. I've been working a lot with the schools recently to give their students and the parents some resources in good family values. So I've been working in that field, but also with the seniors. Through my company Capgemini, we volunteer with a group called Connected Canadians.
Okay.
It's based in Ottawa, and they teach seniors how to use technology.
Oh,
And so we volunteers, I do it of course on my own as well as through the company. We organize a 1-hour call with a senior, and we teach them on how to use their smartphone, their iPad, and all of the different technology, so that they can connect with their loved ones and feel better.
and I remember that even though I am well versed with the modern technology, but sometimes I stuck. I used to call my daughter, "Can you help me?" And she always, "You don't know, you are PhD and all that." Of course, we need some help from the youth.
Absolutely.
And today's youth is tomorrow's leaders and tomorrow's seniors.
Absolutely.
Right. And Glynis, would you like to tell me about your passion? You told us many things, but about the you took part in an election of Peel District School Board trustees. So, what was the motive behind that?
Thank you so much for asking me that question. I'm pretty passionate about adding value to the youth, and especially in our school systems. I came from India where we were given a good solid education.
Yeah.
We learned how to read, write and to present ourselves. I find that over the years the system of public education in Canada has deteriorated, where the focus is taken away from the important things like math, science, reading, writing, cursive writing, things like that. And so I believe that with my skills in youth empowerment, in public speaking, as well as the focus, being the focus back on what matters, I stood for school board trustee in order to make a difference in Peel district in Ward 6 and 11 in Mississauga. I didn't win, but I did get about 3,000 votes. And with that, I have now become more involved. I want to really push public speaking in the schools, as well as, leadership skills. So I've been working with a few school principals in order to still make a difference, even though I didn't succeed in becoming a trustee.
But at your own, you can you are connected with the principals of the school.
Absolutely.
And you can continue this work. And I pray for you, next time you start, take the part and shoot for the same position, and you will definitely win.
Thank you so much.
I
appreciate it.
Now tell me about something of your personal experience with the seniors.
Yes. I am the caregiver, main caregiver for both my parents. And they are both in their 80s, 83 and 85.
MashaAllah.
And they live with us, my husband and I. So in our house, we have 3 generations. We have got our son, 26-year-old, as well as our 80-plus-year-old parents, my husband and I. And so my experience has been, in order to really take care of seniors, you need to have a lot of patience.
Of course.
And of course you have to have a very supportive spouse.
Yes.
And so with the support of the spouse and with the patience, I've learned to make allowances for senior parents. I know that a lot of people, perhaps they get impatient, they cannot understand why the seniors behave the way that they do, but I think that you have to really look at the gratitude. I look at the way that I have a chance to take care of my parents. I don't have to do it, I get to do it. And so with that attitude and with patience, I do believe that I can easily take care of senior parents. And so that's what I do. It's an everyday occurrence for me. I have to be intentional in my behavior towards my parents so that we have a happy, peaceful home.
All right. So viewers, now there is a time for the break. We have a short break, and after the break we will continue with Glynis D'Souza about the talk. Thank you very much.
I want to be a data scientist. That's something I'm passionate about. I want to bring a change in the medical aspect. Data scientists do collection of the data, then they analyze the data, and then they transform the data into meaningful conclusions. Algoma is unique because we get a chance to do one-on-one interaction with professor, and that's the best part.
The need of computer science graduate is huge. Nowadays, the industry demand is changing every day, and Algoma is adaptable. Algoma is changing its course content, changing the degree programs, and giving several certificate courses that the industry is actually looking for.
Personalized learning is the hallmark of Algoma's university experience. Algoma is offering the accelerated second degree. It's the only one in province.
Algoma not only just give us an in-campus experience and skill set, but they also help us develop how to present ourselves in real world. Where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? I see myself working at some multinational corporation as a data scientist. This is the first step towards my journey.
Still living in a box?
Now you don't have to. It's time to break free. Don't believe me? Have a look.
Live in the new realm of luxury with Gems by Danube. Presenting spacious apartments with exquisitely crafted interiors and your own very private pool and a host of 30 amenities that make this property a gem of its kind. Not sure what to expect? Here you go. Love working out? Then you surely expect a fully equipped gymnasium. But how about an open-air gym to break the monotony? A swimming pool is predictable. We bring to you an anti-current pool to burn double the calories in half the time. Ah yes, we have an aqua gym that gives working out a whole new spin. Love a heady rush of adrenaline? Get ready to bat, bowl and field on a cricket pitch within the property. Bowled over? Wait. You've got to score that goal on your very own football field. And there's always paddle tennis, basketball, snooker table, mini golf, table tennis and a jogging track to switch things up for days when you want to unwind. Soak in a jacuzzi, blow off some steam in a sauna, experience tranquility with an open-air yoga platform or step into a relaxing spa session. Oh, did I mention you'll also have access to a beauty salon for all your needs right under your home. We've also got the kids covered, a kids play zone along with a pool exclusively dedicated to your little ones. You can also leave your kids behind with a trained nanny at the kids' daycare right in your property for that uninterrupted family time. Make the most of a barbecue area, cabana seating, open-air floating cinema, water feature, and well, there is still more. A 24/7 doctor on call, a business center with a receptionist, a multi-purpose hall, and the list continues. At Gems by Danube, nature takes the forefront with expansive greens and manicured gardens. Your days will start and end with panoramic views of the city from the viewing deck, offering surreal sights every single time.
Seeing is believing. Now that you have seen what Gems has to offer, what are you waiting for?
This is Gems by Danube. Book now.
For all your tax and accounting consulting needs, call Waris Shah, your own tax and accounting consultant. Based in Mississauga, call now 905-232-7829.
Looking for a dream house?
Always have your own doctor and a realtor. There is no shortcut to experience and knowledge. You want to buy, sell, or invest? Residential or commercial? Experience the difference with Asfar Tahir, your full-time realtor for life.
मैं मयंक भटनागर from GNE Mortgages. मैं आपको सारे प्रकार की फाइनेंसिंग या मॉर्गेजेस में मदद कर सकता हूँ। फर्स्ट मॉर्गेज हो, सेकंड मॉर्गेज हो, रीफाइनेंस, डेट कंसोलिडेशन या हाई रिस्क मॉर्गेजेस। GTA में बेस्ट रेट्स के लिए मुझे कांटेक्ट करें 647-702-2023।
Hi, my name is Sandeep Singh. I'm the owner of Heritage India Restaurant. It's a fine dining restaurant with tradition and culture. अगर आप पुरानी दिल्ली की ट्रेडिशन, कल्चर और माहौल को एंजॉय करना चाहते हैं खानों के साथ, तो प्लीज़ आएँ हेरिटेज इंडिया 485 मेन स्ट्रीट, ब्रैम्पटन। मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप अपनी फैमिली और दोस्तों के साथ यहाँ आएँ, आकर के हमारे खाने का लुत्फ़ उठाएँ। और अगर आपके यहाँ किसी तरीके की कोई पार्टी है, बर्थडे पार्टी, किटी पार्टी, बेबी शॉवर, तो हमारे यहाँ डिफरेंट हॉल्स भी हैं जिनका आप पूरा फ़ायदा उठा सकते हैं।
Saving for a house in Toronto or a wedding in Amritsar? Thinking of a new business in Vancouver or moving your funds from New Delhi? ICICI Bank Canada can support your dreams. We offer quick money transfers, import-export services between India and Canada, Griha Pravesh mortgages, NRI banking assistance. Call 1-888-424-2422 or visit icicibank.ca. स्वदेश हो या विदेश, ICICI Bank हमेशा आपके साथ है।
Are you a real estate agent who's stuck in the past? Tired of the archaic way of finding new clients? We're here to show you there is a better way. Got leads? Search Realty uses today's technology to generate and manage new clients for you. The only brokerage in the world to be a certified Google partner. A leader in online marketing, in-house lead generation, and agent support. Join our team today. Visit searchrealtycareers.com.
घर खरीदने की तरफ पहला कदम, मॉर्गेज अप्रूवल। आप सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड हो, सैलरीड हो, बिजनेस ओनर हो, मैं आपके मॉर्गेज अप्रूवल प्रोसेस में आपकी मदद करूंगा। आप फर्स्ट टाइम होम बायर हो, डेट कंसोलिडेशन की रिक्वायरमेंट हो या सेकंड मॉर्गेजेस चाहते हैं। मेरा नाम है अली यज़दानी, मेरा ताल्लुक है अकाल मॉर्गेजेस से, जहां पर when we say yes, we stand behind our promise. Call me 647-510-9494. आपके मॉर्गेज अप्रूवल में आपका ट्रस्टवर्दी पार्टनर।
Hi, this is Sharif Sabawi, your MPP of Mississauga Inlands. It is my honor to represent the people of Mississauga Inlands. Since taking the office, I have been doing my best to help individuals, families, and businesses right here in Mississauga Inlands. During the pandemic, the government of Ontario has worked very hard to save lives, keep Ontarians healthy, and sustain small businesses that were experiencing hardship due to the lockdown. Then, now, and always, I promise to be the voice of my riding. If you have any problem, issue, concern, or question, please contact my office anytime. I will be more than happy to meet with you and discuss any concerns you might have. Even if we can't solve your problem, we will tell you where to go to get some help. Your MPP, Sharif Sabawi.
घर खरीदने की तरफ पहला कदम।
Muslim Welfare Canada has made a concerted effort to lead the fight against child labor, poverty, and illiteracy in third world countries through the generous support of our donors. Both girls and boys receive free, good quality education. Help educate a needy child for just $1 a day or $30 per month. Donate generously. Call 1-866-754-3111 or visit mwcanada.org.
Welcome back after a short break. This is Dr. Jamshaid, Voice of Toronto TV, and you are watching Seniors Forum. And today's our guest is Glynis. We were talking about some seniors issues, youth issues, and women issues also. And she was telling us her personal experiences, and I would like to ask again, Glynis, welcome back.
Thank you.
And I would like to ask you, is there any direct personal experience with the seniors with you?
Oh yes, as I mentioned, my parents live with me.
Okay.
And so, there is always some kind of an issue.
Yes.
Because seniors have very special issues.
Yes.
And so last night, in fact, we had a quite a scary experience because I usually supervise my mom when she has her shower, and I just happened to turn up my back for a little while, and before you know it, there was a thud, and she fell in right there in the bathtub.
Oh.
And I was so worried.
It was so scary.
Yeah,
too.
it was a very scary thing because it's cold now, and where are we going to take her?
Yeah.
And we somehow managed to pull her out of the bathtub, my husband and I, and she had a little bit of a bruise at the side of her rib. So we, fortunately, it wasn't nothing major, but she was a little shaken up, and so we had to take her to lie down a little bit, and then reassure that things were going to be fine, put a little ointment, and fortunately this morning, even though she complained of a little pain. She
at her own
fine,
feet,
and she was able to walk on her feet and things like that. My sister came and spent a little time with her. So sometimes these things can be pretty scary, and it could have been worse. But we have a lot of faith in God. We pray on our parents every single morning, and then I think God saved her. But it was definitely a scary, shaky experience.
And Glynis, I know that slip and fall is one of the major issues, because now weather is turning almost winter now.
Yes.
And today snow was also there, flurries were there.
Yeah.
And slip and fall is one of the biggest issues. Even at home, even if they go to the backyard, they can slip.
Yes.
From the stairs, even if there are 3-4 stairs, there is a chance of slip. And this issue should be taken very seriously.
Yes.
With the youth and with the especially the children, parents, those who are living with their children especially.
Yes.
So my viewers, please watch on your parents, especially in this season, early winter, when flurries are there, when snow is there. Please take care of them. And Glynis, I would like to ask you about your business activities. What type of the business you are doing now, and what you are planning to do in the future?
Okay. So I have a full-time job, 9 to 5, as a senior executive assistant at a technology company, but I have my own business, which is part-time, apart from the working hours. It's called Glynis D'Souza Personal Development.
Right.
And what I do is I organize masterminds, workshops, courses for people that want to get better in their leadership development. I have mainly focused on youth in the last couple of years, simply because I realize that our youth need better resources for expressing themselves, and most especially in this post-COVID world where they are very closed and they cannot communicate. And so I have workshops and courses for youth, and I've also been working with schools recently to give parenting and student resources there.
Okay.
But for the youth, there is a workshop that is coming up in 2 weeks' time,
right,
where we have a combination of leadership skills as well as public speaking.
Right.
So for example, it's a 5-week course and it's 90 minutes each, mainly on Zoom, but we're also going to be doing in person,
right,
where they come in and they learn about a leadership skill, how to perhaps stand up for themselves, how to be more confident.
Right.
And then the next week when they come, they have to give a short 4-minute speech on it.
Right.
And then they learn how to give feedback as well.
Right.
So by the end of the 5-week course, they are learning how to be better speakers,
Right.
but also better leaders,
Right.
and it has worked really, really well.
Right.
I'll put the link in the comment section,
Right.
but I would really encourage people to sign up. It's called Glynis D'Souza Personal Development. My website is glynisdesouza.com, and so you can reach me anytime. My phone number is 416-560-5774.
So, dear audience, you can see that Glynis has developed a website also, and she has given. Can you repeat your telephone number?
416-560-5774.
So please contact her on this telephone number, and so sign up, and you will get benefit from her program development, where she teaches leadership and speaking skill. And leadership and speaking skills are mainly from the Toastmaster. So you joined the Toastmaster?
Oh yes, you know what, I joined Toastmasters almost 12 years ago.
Right.
And I realized that even though I didn't really have a fear of public speaking, I had a lot of filler words,
Yeah.
a lot of fear of maybe speaking on the spot. And so Toastmasters has helped me. So if you're listening to this program right now and you feel you have all of this knowledge but you do not know how to express it, please check out a Toastmasters club near you.
Yeah.
You can just go to www.toastmasters.org and you can find a club by putting in your postal code.
Right.
I would highly recommend that program.
Okay, so which age group you are particularly targeting?
For my courses?
Yes.
For my courses, the youth program is mainly for aged 10 to 14 years. I find that in this age group, youth are more open to learning. And so it's easy, it's called a very impressionable age.
Okay.
And so from 10 to 14 years is the age group that my courses are specifically developed for. Having said that, high school students or youth over the age of 14 are also welcome, but we have a separate course for them.
You have separate course for the
yes.
Young adults, you can
Absolutely.
say. Right. And are you connected with some schools with that?
Yes. So my aim is to have this youth leadership program in as many schools as possible,
Okay.
mainly high schools.
Right.
So if you are a parent sitting on a school council, or if you are a principal or a teacher and you would like me to come in and give a youth leadership program or even maybe a 1-hour talk on how to create an elevator pitch, how to be more confident, how to stand up to bullying, I have various sessions like that, either 1 hour or it could be longer as well. I encourage you to contact me because I really want to put this program into our schools.
Very good. And maximum duration of your coaching program is how much? How many weeks?
Usually it's 5 weeks.
All right.
Yes, for 90 minutes each.
5 weeks and 90 minutes each session.
Yes, 1.5 hour per week.
And for 5 weeks you will complete that. And do you completion award after that course?
Yes, it's called Youth Max. So the branding from the Maxwell team, of which I'm a part of, the youth arm of it is called Youth Max.
Okay.
And so they get the Youth Max completion certificate. And they can actually put that digital certificate even on their LinkedIn, so that when they're applying for jobs or going for any kind of an activity, then they can say that they completed the Youth Max course.
All right.
Yes.
And now I would like to ask you about, are you involved with some seniors health program?
The seniors health program?
Yes.
So basically I have senior parents living with me.
Yeah.
I'm not directly involved with the seniors health programs, but as I mentioned, I volunteer to help seniors learn technology.
Right.
Yes.
Not directly health.
Not with their direct help.
All right. That's very good. And now would you like to elaborate on some of the activities which you get benefited and you want to tell the community also to do those activities for seniors particularly?
Okay. So my mom actually goes to an Indus Community Services. That's a really good program. It's for South Asian adults, and you know, she really learns a lot because they keep the seniors occupied and give them a lot of exercises and things like that. But I would really recommend and tell the people that if you have senior parents, you know, try and spend some time with them from their busy schedule.
Right.
From your busy schedule. You may be busy working, etc., but if you go and visit your parents, and could be even if your parents are living on their own, maybe you would like them to come to your house and take care of them for a period of time. I think that would be really good.
Very good.
Because a lot of our seniors sometimes, you know, they are being put into the nursing homes.
Yes.
And it's too early for them because
Right.
they are in control of their whole senses, and the people in the nursing home may not be.
May not be.
And so that leads to a lot of depression and a lot of undervaluing of their self-esteem. So it does take some patience, it takes some compromise, but I would really encourage people that if you have senior parents, spend time with them, you know, maybe invite them over to your house, at least even for the weekend, to spend some time with you. If you have a supportive spouse like I do, you can even bring them into your home so that they are able to add value to your grandchildren, to their grandchildren, and to you, because we can learn a lot from the senior community.
All right. Today we were having the guest Glynis D'Souza with us in Senior Foreigner at Voice of Toronto TV. And Glynis, finally, I would like to ask you, in one sentence, how you give message to the community. Just one sentence.
Okay. I would like to say that life is very busy. We need to find the time for our seniors. So if you are watching this, I would encourage you, take some time to call up your parents, go over, spend time, because we are living in Canada, which has an increasing population of aging people. So we need to make sure that our seniors are taken care of. Spend that time, be present, and give of yourself to the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for watching us on Voice of Toronto TV on Syrian Forum. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.